Award. Once again. Introducing.
Oh boy. Here we go again. Welcome everybody to the show. I'm glad you're here. Today we'll be talking about, well, in the world of pop culture, gotta share the fabulous life of Oprah with you. I mean, this woman is just so phenomenal. And I want to talk with you about Katie and Tom, that phony couple. Plus, Comedy Central and Dave Chappelle, the drama continues, and Jennifer Lopez. We can talk about those BET Award nominations. Since yesterday when I started to announce what all was it doing, many of you were like, what the? Superhead has a new man. So we'll talk about that. And Jay-Z, we'll talk about him and what all's doing in the rock camp. Oh, during Advice Hour, men, I am going to give you the best place to meet women. No lie. It's fail-proof. Plus, ladies, I'm going to give you some facts about washing your face. And, of course, I take your snafus. That's all during Advice Hour, which is an hour from now. In the meantime, let's enjoy some musical stylings. I'm Wendy Williams, and welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Uh-oh. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Feeling loosey-goosey today. A lot going on. It's funny what 24 Hours does. Tonight, everybody's watching what? At 8 p.m. Eastern Time on UPN? The Federlines, of course. What are you going to eat during? Yeah, well, that's the missing link while I'm watching. There's no eat during. There's no luxuriating over a cheese plate with some grapes. Nothing like that, you know. I'll be drinking live juice and popping pills with a detox. But I can't wait. I'm figuring I'll probably be so distracted. Who wants something to eat? I'll just be watching. You know what I mean? Are you guys all caught up in this Star Wars thing? I'm thinking that this is not the Star Wars, Star Trek audience, even though Art is a Trekkie, and I know that there's some of you out there, but I don't think that I have the appeal for the hardcore Star Wars and the Star Trek people. Are you all out there? Do you care? We're not going to get into conversation about it. I'm just asking. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Shout out to Michelle, Tamika, Letitia, Sabrina, and their boss, Marty. They work at Priority Health Corporation on 25th Street, and they loved the Bobby Brown Hotel shenanigans that we pulled here on the show. Okay, you guys, so yesterday I reviewed some of the nominations for the BET Awards. Let me just get through this, then we're going to talk about Superhead's new boyfriend, because, wow. Anyway, all right, so I got through some of them yesterday, and then I just became disgusted. You became disgusted. I believe I broke into a cough fit, and I had to close the mic anyway. I'll be more patient this time as we review. Okay, so we have, first of all, the BET Awards come on TV live from the Kodak Theater on June 28th out in Los Angeles. I'm thinking, Art, but please, there are people who care. At least care to know so then they can play crickets in their own mind. By the way, because of this show being a part of our lives and stuff, do you ever find that in real life when you're in a conversation with somebody, you can hear the sound effects of the show playing in your head? Like, you can put that prayer back there. I mean, in your head. I do all the time. How you doing? I play the crickets in my head, the whole bit. We are such a family, as dysfunctional as we are, aren't we? Thank you, everybody, for being here today. You included. Anyway, okay. Best Female Hip Hop. Myra Ben Irie, who I had no idea who the hell that was. Art let me know that's the white girl who plays the violin hip-hop style. So why is she in the same category where if Foxy or Kim did have music out, this girl has a chance of winning over them? Isn't that... Oh, anyway. Then Jackie O, Remy Martin, and Shauna. What, I say? Hit the crickets. All of them. Doesn't it seem like if Foxy and Kim aren't doing something, then there is no choice of who to win in the hip-hop category on any of these shows? Shout out to Foxy and Kim, you crazy broads. Would you get in the studio and do something? They're making a mockery of your category. And discrediting these girls that are in this category. It's just like, Remy, I love you. Your solo CD never came out. What? Shauna, what? Jack? Myra Ben Violin? What? Best female R&B. Now here's the competition. It's Jill Scott, who, don't poo-poo, she's almost platinum. Just with her own little audience of followers, like I was telling you all yesterday. Alicia Keys, Fantasia, drill with her teeth if you want. She's got a good album. I like, well, okay, I haven't listened to the whole album. But I listened to Baby's Mama Love, which I like that song. And I also like that other one we play here on the show. What's that other Fantasia song that we play?
Free Yourself.
Love that. Yes. I know the words to that. Sierra, call her a man, laugh if you want, whatever. She's a platinum baby, and she is up for best female R&B artist. Mariah, Carey, or Mimi, and then A. Marie. Who's going to win? Who knows? It's not going to be Sierra because she's more qualified for the best new artist, and Fantasia too. More qualified for best new artist. So they're going to give this one probably to Mimi and the best female R&B artist. Best new artist, Sierra. Thank you. I forgot to tell you that. Yeah. Sierra, Fantasia, The Game, John Legend, and Omarion. So best new artist is not male or female. It's everybody mixed together. Whoa. Who's going to win? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Best male hip hop. 50, Jay-Z, Ludacris, Snoop, T.I., Kanye West. Good run-ins. Best male R&B. Anthony Hamilton, John Legend, Mario, Prince, and Usher. Good. Great competition. Love it. Best collaboration. Sierra with Missy on 1-2 Step. Destiny's Child with Lil Wayne and T.I. with Soulja. So far, this is pretty good, right? Game and 50 with Hate It or Love It. Jadakiss and Anthony Hamilton with Why. Oh, congratulations, Jason. Snoop featuring Pharrell with Drop It Like It's Hot. And Usher and Alicia Keys, My Boo. There is stiff competition. I can't pick one. Video of the year. A. Marie, One Thing. Jay-Z, 99 Problems. John Legend, Ordinary People. Snoop, Pharrell, Drop It Like It's Hot. Kanye West, Jesus Walks. Those are all the nominations I have so far. Blah, 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 blah. Sierra and John Legend have the most nominations, blah, blah, blah. I guess the only thing that I'm screwing my face up as is the all-important category of best female hip-hop. I mean, this is showing and proving. Nothing happens in hip-hop if Kim and Foxy aren't putting it down. Nothing. The collabo chicks, they collabo. I mean, you know, some of these chicks, they collabo and make things sound hot and whatnot. And, you know, shout out to Shauna, shout out to Remy, shout out to Jackie O. I don't know you for anything except for the diss song to Foxy Brown. Eve is not in here. As well, she shouldn't. Why would Eve be in here? What did she put out? What did Remy Martin put out? Right? So, you know what I mean? Eve gets more spins than these girls since she does the title song for her show, Evie. Isn't that her? No, that's Missy. Is that Missy or Eve? Missy. That's Missy. Yeah, you got to get these title. When you get those title voiceovers, the residual money that comes in. John Jellybean Benitez did the Ricky Lake. Dun, 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 dun. I know the show's not on anymore, but all those years he was getting checks off that. Little Kim and the Gotti show. That's nice. I mean, it's a little lipstick money. You know, if you can just, work your way into the beginning of a show. Okay, sidebar. I'm just learning this because I just got a job doing something for a show. It's a show that we all watch here, too. I'm not going to tell you guys about it. You're just going to tune in and be like, oh, there she go with her 102nd job. But the great thing about doing show intros, it's a one-time thing. Hollywood, you recorded for me. How long did it take us in there?
That was like no more than 5 minutes. You
were like the easiest check you ever got. And then they keep playing and playing and playing. I'm not going to tell you what show. I'm not going to even tell you when it starts. But when you hear it, you're going to be like...
Oh, I ain't saying either.
And the cool part is that they let me say my name. Just like this is little Kim Gotti. And you're riding hard with Victoria Gotti or whatever. You know what I mean? They let me say my name. Not W squared or W or Wen. No, Wendy Williams. Yeah, they let me say it. So grateful. Shout out to the people that let me do that. That's hot. That's hot. Kylie Minogue has breast cancer. Yeah, well, she's been diagnosed with breast cancer. I'm going to tell you something. It makes you want to squeeze your memories right there at your cubby at your desk, doesn't it, ladies? Younger and younger. How old is Minogue? 32? 38. She's in her 30s. You know what I mean? And what about that pretty girl, Anastasia? Yeah. She's better. She's well. But the point is, it's going down. It's not funny. So Kylie Minogue has been diagnosed with breast cancer. She's had to cancel her upcoming Australian tour. She's home in Melbourne, Australia with her family. And she's going to undergo immediate treatment, and consequently, her tour is canceled, obviously. And geez Louise, you know what I'm saying? Just when you think life is sweet, you know? I remember Minogue back when I was working at SHOT, when they were SHOT 103.9. You know what I'm saying? We were playing that dance music. Minogue was in the lineup of that old... Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room. I mean, I know that's Paula Kakis, but you know what I'm saying. That's the kind of music we played. I know her from there. All those years have gone by, and she's like a rock star overseas, boy. I mean, we don't care about her here. But overseas, she's as big as Beyonce or whatever. So this is big for overseas. And for the smattering of people in the audience who care. This is a show about all pop culture. We talk the streets and we talk overseas. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't claim to be all things to all people, but, you know, I like a little of everything and a lot of everything. You know, I like to talk about the hood. We got to talk about Bleak today, by the way. I like to talk about the hood, the head, and talk about Superhead in the next break. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise. We'll talk about them today. Keep it here, everybody. It is what it is.
It's Wendy, man.
My boss came into my office, and he basically brushed up against me with his penis.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how should I handle that situation?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Everybody's winning their share of $100,000 cash.
You're $1,000 richer this morning.
All right.
Congratulations, man.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Oh, I can't believe it.
$1,000 winners throughout the day.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
You just picked up $1,000.
Oh, yeah. My wife has been calling so much, so she's going to love it.
Oh, both of you have been trying to win.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is terrific.
From the only station with the $100,000 cash guarantee.
All right.
107.5.
107.5 WBLS.
With today's R&B classic soul and the Wendy Williams Experience. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. It's another lovely day in New York City. It certainly is. I'm here to talk to you about LA weight loss. Boy, am I glad that I discovered them. Because, you know, I feel different. This is my first spring, because it was a year ago that I lost a little over 15 pounds, and I kept it off. Can I give you a sample of, like, what I would be eating on LA weight loss? Because it's real food for real people. They've been in business since 1989. Millions of people have lost millions of pounds. It's affordable. It's simple to maintain. And did I say it's affordable? Plus, you get your own weight loss shrink with LA Weight Loss. I'm about to give you the telephone number. Let me just give you an example of what I eat. And I'm a carb craver. At LA Weight Loss, they will cater what you eat to you and your specifics. There's no food group that's off limits, and it's not unusual to lose up to like 7 pounds in the first week. I lost 4 in my first week. So sometimes I would have French toast and strawberries for breakfast. Do you know what I mean? How delicioso does that sound? And then a mid-morning snack, I would have an orange. And then, how much do you love spinach soup, except squeeze some of the soup out? Like, I would cheat a little bit. Squeeze some of the soup out, because you can have the spinach soup with light Swiss cheese over it. So instead, I would squeeze some of the moisture out of it, so it'd be like a spinach dip, because you can have it with saltines. So it's like you're at Houston's, eating spinach and light Swiss cheese and saltines. See, that would be a recommended snack, as a matter of fact, for watching the Federlines tonight. Yeah. Do you know, if I was still on LA Weight Loss. And then in the middle of the afternoon, I'd have, you know, another little snack, like and fruits, just say pineapples. Dinner, grilled chicken, steamed broccoli, baked potato, a teaspoon of butter. Yes, fatty, butter. Is that fabulous? And I say that to you in the best way, because you didn't get that butt from eating no butter. You know what I mean? We love butter. We fatties do. We do. How would you love to be on LA Weight Loss? Did I tell you it's affordable? Okay. I'm going to give you the toll-free number, and just tuck it and use it when you're ready. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's 1-800-448-TRIM. There are over 600 locations throughout the world. There's a bunch in your area. I just know this. Jersey City, there's a location right there at the Newport Plaza for you. Right there at, all it says is Newport Plaza. Well, you know Newport Plaza, Jersey City, right? Edison, New Jersey. There's one there with you, the Bronx. They're everywhere. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. Call them and get started right after the Labor Memorial. Right after Memorial Day. You know, eat to your heart's content. Full fat potato salad and all that stuff. Eat. There is nothing like a hot dog on a potato roll. Not Wonder Bread. Potato roll. Right? A cheeseburger fresh off the grill on a potato roll. That's okay. Eat it. And then when you get back to work after Memorial Day, then you call 1-800-448-TRIM. They'll be there. They've been there since 1989. They're LA Weight Loss. Hey, listen. Justo's funeral. All of that information that I had yesterday was wrong, and it came right off of the wire. So now there's new information. The funeral is on. Trev, you're supposed to be going, right? To the wake. He's so specific about that because he feels as though funerals are just private for the family. He's not trying to barge in on family time, right?
It's too personal.
Yeah. All right. Well, the wake is going to be on Thursday the 19th at Shekinah Youth Chapel on 111-54 Merrick Boulevard in Jamaica, Queens. And that's going to be from 4 to 8 p.m.
What's the name of the place again?
Shekinah, Shekanha. Shekinah Youth Chapel. And then the funeral is at the Allen AME Church on 110-31 Merrick Boulevard. Apparently right down the street. And the funeral is going to be on Friday at 11 a.m. I have the telephone number if you want more information concerning the funeral. Should I give it? It's Justo. Sure. 718-206-4600. 46 Justo. Shout out to Justo Faison's family. And you know what? I didn't realize yesterday in the studio we were talking about Justo, and I said, I didn't realize his government name was Justo. That sounds like a street name. But then I was saying yesterday that his name was actually like Orfilio or something like that. And so I guess when he was growing up, people would call him O. And then people would say, oh, what? And he'd say, just O. And then it stuck. And the rest is history.
I know that.
Yeah, well, I don't know that that's true. I'm making up a scenario. Couldn't you imagine if your name was Ophelia and you were?
On that up?
Sure. You know who I am. You know I can because you know I'm good at weaving a story. Now look, you can imagine if your name was Ophelia and you were growing up, and you told your friends, "Look, just call me O," and you meet people, they say, "Hey O, O what?" Just O, he'd say, and that's how it stuck. Right? Doesn't that make sense?
Sounded good to me.
Did you see in the newspaper Superhead's new boyfriend?
Yeah.
Even if you saw it, let's just talk about it on the up high. Press the brake. Let's keep going through. And it's the Wendy Williams Experience on 107. Oh, BLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Wendy Williams and Young Dirty Bastard.
With all due respect, Miss Cherry, and there's plenty of women out there like that. You sound like one of those mothers who doesn't let your boy be a man and take on a new family. Because his new family, Miss Cherry, you lived here's his family.
Yeah, he has a
I'm
wife
talking
and
about when
children.
Dirty was alive.
Yeah.
I mean, right now I understand Miss Cherry, kind of stepping up, but not really. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we just wish that she would be more of a grandmother to the children.
Kids,
she don't call them or anything.
Kids, how do you feel about Miss Cherry? Come on, Young Dirt. Young Dirt ready.
Yeah, Young Dirty definitely ready. And she's real stupid right now. Man, if she was right here, I'd beat this out of her.
Oh!
I'll tell you right there.
Your grandmother?
Yeah, my grandma. She ain't no grandma to me, so put it that way. Ooh. This is Young Dirty Dog talking.
Oh!
Get him.
Young dirt dogs, no liar.
I guess they're going through
That's
their emotions,
crazy,
and this is
though.
how they feel. There's nothing that came from me. This is what she showed them.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Shout out to everybody who's listening. Emily's listening, friend in my head. Also, everybody in New Jersey. We got it from Cape May to Jersey City. What's up, Jersey? Shout out to everybody in Cheltenham working hard for the money. Trinice is listening on Fordham Road in the Bronx. Shout out to everybody listening in Compton, in California. And Lisa's listening in Hartford, Connecticut. Shout out to the whole state of Connecticut. We got you covered from WBLS New York to Power 104.1 in Hartford. What's really good, Connecticut. But Lisa says that she loves the show and she spends a long day sitting in her cubicle at work waiting for the show to start. And then, it's like Calgon, it takes her breath away, or whatever Calgon's slogan is. Thank you, Lisa. She also says she was wondering if I could repeat the ingredients for the live juice that I listed yesterday. You know what? Yeah, I can do that during advice hour. How about that? I'm detoxing, and I can give you ingredients for more than that. I can tell you actually what is in my one meal a day. I eat one meal a day, and it's a soup that, if you put enough amino acid in it, it's nice and salty, but it's not, raising your pressure. So I'll give you those ingredients, sure, next hour. Plus, my gurus are going to be coming in probably next week. I'll let you know ahead of time, because this is something that you can actually do at home if you don't have the time to go to Martha's Vineyard and do it. So I got to say, Eminem, first of all, fired his longtime DJ, the Green Lantern. Well, not for nothing. Green Lantern, and I understand being able to rise above and praise the opposition and all like that, but you let your leader do that. You don't do that in the trenches, in public, in a public forum, because I don't know. Like, I understand why Eminem did it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me explain first. So the Green Lantern, who's been, like I said, the longtime DJ of Eminem, praised Jadakiss's song Animal, dissing 50 with the piggy bank. And apparently Green Lantern did it on an interview that he was doing with a hip-hop DVD magazine. Green Lantern was on speakerphone, from what I understand, congratulating Jadakiss on Animal. And once the footage hit the street, Eminem fired Green Lantern. As well he should have.
Petty.
You know what? It is petty. I mean, it's some real petty girly girl. By the way, I saw 8 Mile over the weekend for the first time. I like that movie. Yeah. Brittany Murphy, she's real skanky. I mean, from the big screen to the street, she's just a skanky broad, boy. Hey, Brittany. What's really good? All right. Did you see in the newspaper today that Mariah Carey is being rejudged with the assistance of Andre Leon Talley, the editor-at-large at Vogue? On one hand, that's an honor. On the other hand, I wonder if she felt like, what do you mean my style? Because, we all have our personal styles. And Mimi is a woman of a certain age. It's not like, she's, 22, where she can be molded and she hasn't formula, I mean, she's a grown woman. Apparently, her rep, Marvette Brito, hey, Marvette, introduced the two of them a couple of months ago because Mariah needed guidance, is what Marvette said, fashion guidance. And Marvette went on to backpedal, to save herself from that statement by saying she has an incredible sense of style, but then she went out in outfits like cutoff shorts and tank tops. It was her whole team of people, telling her what to wear. Mariah always said that she would love guidance and wisdom from Andre. And when I called him to help her, he was thrilled to be working with her. He said, what an honor. In the meantime, Andre is also helping Mariah mend broken relationships with a lot of the big fashion houses. Because, people would apparently loan Mariah clothes. And then she would show up on the big award show or wherever. And they would say, oh, my gosh, that's like 12 inches shorter than it was supposed to be. Well, hold on. It wasn't supposed to be lower in the cleavage and nipped at the waist like that. People would look at their stuff and be like, that's not mine. What did she do? So you know, the fashion designers are artists themselves, and you know, if you're an artist, you're sensitive about your ish. You know what I mean? So, oh, by the way, you know, yesterday I was talking to you about the diamonds that all the girls got at the Legends luncheon with Oprah. I didn't tell you what size because the size wasn't listed, but I was assuming, like, you know, 2 carats, you know, a carat a piece, you know, for each year. No. Some women received diamond drop earrings, and other women received 5-carat solitaires.
Damn.
The point is that Oprah spent $200,000 per pair for each of those women in the Legends thing. That whole weekend that she just had was $10 million. Oh, gosh, it's good to be. Bill Maher. He's never gotten it like he's getting it now. Superhead is wearing that man out. Hello. Now, you know, Bill Maher has always loved the black girls with a bit of a porn exterior. You know, he was with the fabulous Coco, who is not fabulous. I just say that because I love the name. You know the black girl, Nancy Johnson, her name is Coco. She was a flight attendant, and she tried to sue him for the manner in which she became accustomed to living after they'd been together for like a year. She didn't win. Remember? She launched that $9 million lawsuit. In the meantime, how many minutes do I have on this break?
1.5.
Damn. Well, I'll just read it the way it is. Turn off that music bed and give me something.
Okay.
It looks like hip-hop video vixen Karen Superhead Steffens, who claims in an upcoming book to have gotten up close and personal with everyone from Vin Diesel to Shaquille O'Neal, is spending some real time with Bill Maher. He makes me happy, the 26-year-old Superhead told the Daily News and John Juice. Bill Maher is 49, by the way. You know him from Politically Incorrect and Real Time with Bill Maher. Darn, I only have a minute. Hold on. First cough in the whole hour that I've been here. It's not bad, right? My head feels like it's going to lob off and fall on the floor. I'm so stuffed up. I just feel a mess. My eyes are watering. I can't even contain my mascara. It's worth it to finish this story during Advice Hour. And then we'll get into advice. I'll take your phone calls at 866-GET-WENDY. Don't forget, man, I'm going to give you the single best place to meet women. You keep it here. Oh, and ladies, I've also got some of the facts on washing your face. Some of us don't do it right. We'll talk next hour.
It's Wendy, man.
I want to fuck good at you, watch you eat each other, like feed off your face, get another woman up, hire a hooker, get some coke. Let's do it.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice Hour.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Mm-hmm.
All right, sorry about that, you guys. All right, so it's the Wendy Williams Experience, and it's Advice Hour, and I just wanted to finish out Superhead. Is that okay? Of course, a toe is a toe. Anyway, he makes me happy, is what Karen Steffens Superhead says. Mark couldn't be reached for comment, but Superhead added, he will be my date at the BET Awards on June 28th. Can you believe that? In the meantime, John Mary, was talking about in the newspaper today. I love John. He's talking about her book and her bed tricks and whatnot. And he says, Usher's in there, Fred Durst, Ja Rule, Ice-T, who she credits for saving her from certain destruction. And John goes on to say she doesn't hold anything back in this tell-all. There are going to be a lot of nervous men when this hits the streets. But not Bill Maher, who seems to have appeared too late past the deadline to be in the book. I just can't believe that he's with her and flaunting like this. Like, I wonder if this article, because he's not talking. This is Superhead talking. I got a white man. I got a white man.
That's her man?
That's her man. He's taking her to the BET Awards. And not like a white man like Scott Storch, but like a white man from the other side. A white man. Shout out to all the white people. You know what I mean when I say white? Yeah. If you're listening to this show, chances are you are not white. You got some kind of flavor someplace, and we love you for that. She's going to bring him to the BET Awards. Well, you want to know what was crowing like this? I'd break off the whole thing.
He's loving it.
I mean, she's gotten with like everybody in the industry, and now he's is he loving it, or is he loving it behind closed doors? See, because if I were him, I'd be loving it behind closed doors. I wouldn't even mind a celebrity spotting or two. Take her to the cafeteria at 3 o'clock in the morning, after a big workout session up there in the apartment. But to actually flaunt her? Anyway. Hello.
Wendy?
Hi.
I love you.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Okay.
Well, I have an issue, actually. I'm 27 years old. I have a 2-month-old baby. I'm currently engaged to my fiancé. I still live with my mother. He was living with us from about a year ago up until he stopped paying my mother rent and being very irresponsible with his money.
Wow.
And she kicked him out, rightfully so.
Okay.
I recently just got a huge settlement from an insurance company, and I was going to go ahead and buy a house.
Yeah.
And he has he's calling me, telling me he wants me to pay for his restitution, and can you please just pay it off, and we'll work something out, and, he's backed up on his child support and stuff like that, and I'm just like, look, it's not my problem.
Are you sure?
But,
are you sure you want to marry him?
That's what I'm questioning right now. I'm questioning if I should marry him at all.
I wouldn't marry him. I don't even have to think about it. There's too many things going on. Anytime that your mother knows that you're in love with a man and she has to kick him out, the man who supposedly makes you so happy, he's a bum.
Exactly. Mothers know best.
Yes, and well, not always, but in this case,
right.
Yeah, and then he's backed up on his child support with his other kids. You just had his baby 2 months ago. He's spending his money irresponsibly. You want to buy and restitution? How much is that?
$2,000 over the next 5 years.
And what's it for?
He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Supposedly, but that was before we were together.
I wouldn't marry him. I'd take my birth control. I'd sleep with him. I would date him. I would let him stay over. I wouldn't even let him live in the house, quite frankly, with you and the baby.
Well, I'm just worried about the baby. She is a gorgeous 2-month-old child who's very innocent, but at the same time, I can't be staying with somebody that, is irresponsible.
I wouldn't invite him to live in the new house.
No.
I'd get good child care and do everything but call on him to take care of the baby. And
it's so hard to just take care of her by myself.
I know. Well, you know what? If you got this settlement, maybe between you and your mom, you can drum up some sort of, after I had my child, my mother was, I've got to say, a wealth of knowledge. Everything from child care to...
So is my mother.
Aren't they the best?
They are, and my mother is strong, and she went through hell with me, and, she's raised me to be a very strong career woman, and, I just don't need somebody else dragging me down at this point. And you're right, Wen. If my mother knows enough to get him the hell out of her house, then I guess, she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wendy.
I would lean on my mom like a rock right now, because that's what they're there for, the good ones. That's what they're there for.
Absolutely.
I wish you well.
Thank you so much, Wendy. We love you.
I love you too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
By the way, when you sleep with him, please use some birth control, because it's easy to say don't have him move in the house, but Hello?
Hello, Wendy?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just wanted to call you to tell you also that I went to your Dons and Divas extravaganza.
Oh.
That was my first. I'm 47, so.
Wow.
And I enjoyed it. I went with my husband, but now I'm getting divorced.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry
And
to hear that.
Yeah, I raised 3 children, and now I think it's time for me to do me. And I'm dieting. I'm doing everything, my whole body, over everything.
Oh, wow.
I'm not too happy with myself.
So are you dieting naturally? Are you doing LA weight loss, or are you going to get plastic surgery?
I'm doing everything. I did LA weight loss. I did the Hollywood diet. I'm starving myself. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yes.
I'm starving myself, exercising, and I got my hair done. I'm going to cut it short because I always wore long hair.
Yes.
Never seemed to get the men, satisfied. This is my second marriage.
Okay.
So now I was wondering where a 47-year-old woman would find upscale. I'm a nurse. And I wanted to find, upscale gentlemen around my age. And I'm in Long Island, and I want to hang out, in the city. I'm going to hang out a lot. So I wanted to know where I would go to meet, people along my age, a little bit in the upscale category.
Well, some of the after work places, like down, like at the Plaza Hotel, the Four Seasons. You know what? It's really tough. Now, do you date across racial lines, or are you strictly black man?
No. I go anything. I'm open now. I was. I'm open now. I'm open now.
Well, you want to know what? Some of the fanciest hotels in Manhattan have terrific bar settings. If I was a single woman dating across, all the lines, because you're not going to find too many of the brothers in there.
I didn't think so.
You might find one or two, but it's tough. Always have some lip gloss. Always have your hair reasonably done. Always look reasonably cute whenever you step out of your house, because you never know who you're going to meet.
Right.
But I would say start with the upscale hotels in Manhattan.
Okay.
I would say start reading New York Magazine.
I think I read everything. I read entertainment. I think I read everything.
Well, you might want to Time Out New York. Is that too young for her? Time Out New York? No, you should get Time Out New York.
Time Out New York. Okay.
Take yourself to a few plays at places where the brothers dwell, like the Beacon Theater.
Yeah, yes, I definitely go to. I went to a couple of plays there. So
yeah.
But a lot of people go. They're couples a lot there.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's tough. I
don't mind going to, places like out of town. I listen to a lot of your clubs are in New Jersey.
The Shadow nightclub is in Manhattan, though.
Now, that's the upscale, isn't it?
It's upper scale.
Right.
You find a 25 and older for the men and 23 and older for the ladies, but it is upscale. Like, I would say the average age in the Shadow is probably 32.
That's not bad. A lot of the women are dating younger men now, and I think at this point in my life, I think an older man can show me a younger man. That's about it.
Show you his son. Well, woman, I wish you luck with your transformation.
Thank you, Wendy. And I love you. You keep doing what you're doing. I listen to you all the time.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Man, that sucks, because women are always asking me where to meet men, and I just, who knows? I just always carry your lip gloss. Whenever you leave the house, always look reasonably cute, because you never know. Hello?
Wendy.
Hi.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Listen, I'm down in Philadelphia.
Okay.
I got some baby mama drama for you.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you do about a baby mother that doesn't do anything for her 3 kids?
You do more. Try to fight for custody.
Well, I already have that. Established.
Okay.
I have all 3 of my children, but I can't even get her to pay child support or anything. Like, once they send a wage attachment, she'll wind up quitting her job.
Well, she's a bum.
That is true.
You stayed with her through 3 kids, though. At what point did you find this out?
Well, see, the 3rd child came out of, makeup sex. We supposed to have been trying things out, and, and the 3rd child came about, but I wound up with him, and she never changed.
Well, is there any room in your schedule to get another job? Because I'm going to tell you, like I tell the women, fight for your support from your partner, but just consider yourself the only sensible, reliable parent. You'll be the one paying college tuition. You'll be the one taking to karate and ballet and all like that. It's on you.
See, that I'm not even concerned with, because I even went as far as setting up mutual funds for all three of my children.
Okay, so why don't you get a lawyer and take her to court? I mean, not that would help any. It sounds like she's a bum and she's good at dodging the court system as well.
Yeah. I mean, you know what, Wendy? It's just like the law is so lenient towards women.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, she doesn't have to show up for court appearances, for child support, or anything, and they don't do anything.
Well, excuse me. There's plenty of babies' mothers out there whose babies' fathers are in your position right now, where the baby's fathers don't do anything. And what I would say to you ultimately is try to get your money. If you can't, just realize that, be the best parent that you can be, because you're all those kids got. And when you try for your fourth child, pick a more upstanding woman. You had 3 children with a bum. That says a lot about your character, sir.
But Wendy, if I'd have knew then what I knew now.
3 kids? It takes you 3 kids to figure it out?
Well, no, actually, what, my first 2 was kind of good. The third one is like when she really cut up.
Okay.
And I mean, I know I'm all that my children have, and I set up everything. I have a good job, and I have everything set up for my kids.
Well, so then that's the best you can do, and take her to court and let the chips fall where they may. If she keeps dodging the court system, then you won't be getting any money from her. So it's up to you to get a 3rd or 5th job and figure out the child care, and I wish you well, but you are not doing anything that thousands, millions of women out here are stuck with every day.
Right.
Welcome to the other side of the tracks.
Right. I mean, it's nothing new for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that this is going down, but I don't know how you go after somebody for child support. If you get a lawyer, I understand that people can change their jobs and dodge the system and all kind of stuff. She's a bum.
Yeah, that is true.
She's a bum.
That is true.
I'm sorry for that.
All right, Wendy.
Take care.
You have a good one.
You too. All right, shout out to Susie John. Thank you so much for always listening to the show. You know what? A special shout out to Karen Williams, too, the queen of Sassy Couture. Karen, check your emails, please. We're trying to email you, Karen, over at Sassy Couture. Also, shout out to everybody at On Delo Music and Custom Airbrush. They do some really fly shirts, including the rhinestones and airbrush and stuff. Hey, guess who the new spokesperson is for Just My Size? Monique. Yeah. We'll talk more about it. In the meantime, keep it here. Men, I've got Best Place to Meet Women. I'm going to give you the recipe for the detox, too. Everybody keep it here.
I'm constantly sleeping with my baby's daddy. He is engaged to get married to someone else. Should I give it all up and say, well, I tried to have a relationship here?
You can't have a relationship. He's engaged to somebody else. He's about to get married. Really, I just can't take it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And your source for today's R&B and classic soul, 107.5 WBLS.
The funny thing is about Gary Bird is that whenever I see him here in the halls of WBLS, I always feel like everything's going to be okay. You know what I mean? Like everything is going to be, he just has that like calming presence. He doesn't get involved in office politics. You hear his show comes on Sundays, so he very rarely is here Monday through Friday when all the real drama is going down. But whenever I see him, and I don't even really talk to him. I just give him a quick finger wave and hello, because usually I'm running from one destination to the other within the radio station. I don't really get here in time to like luxuriate over conversation.
Yeah, did you know that he was hired to do radio at 15 years old, but his mom told him to finish high school first, and then after high school they hired him to be on the air at 15?
Wow.
Yeah, he's the man.
Wow.
And he wrote songs in the Key of Life with Stevie Wonder.
What?
He wrote a lot of them songs on that record. Yeah, freaked me out too. Songs of the Key of Life. He wrote a lot of them joints.
Well, no wonder why he can afford to just work one day a week.
He's a
He works at a few stations?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the man. The Experience travels.
He better hustle. He calls himself, is that show called The Experience too, right?
The Gary Bird Experience.
Experience.
Or Experiment, one of them. But yeah, it's Exper in it.
Well, his name is Imhotep.
Yeah.
Gary Bird. Well, gosh, if his show is the Gary Bird Experience, he probably thinks I bit.
Well, that's what the old heads say. You know,
well, he is an old head.
You know, I'm talking about the other old heads here say that, yeah, well, you know, Gary, he was doing it for years.
didn't bite off anybody.
I know you did.
I just call it the experience because even though everybody's talking about the same stuff, I always like to deliver through the eyes of, like I'm the host of the show. So, if you say purple, I like to say, no, it's more like a mauve-y, lavender-y. Very beautiful. Years ago, Halston designed a line of dresses that, and they were made from that exact same fabric, the same color.
Both of you guys have your own experiences, two different type of things. It's like Jimi Hendrix, all y'all got your own thing going on.
Yeah, but it does seem like a bite. Imhotep, I did not bite. He's not shady in the halls, though, when I see him.
No, he's peaceful. He's common.
Yeah. Makes you nervous to curse or just act black. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's like...
The brother has lived.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
His name is pronounced Imhotep.
A what?
His name is pronounced Imhotep.
Imhotep.
Imhotep, yeah.
That's what I said.
It's Imhotep.
That's what I said.
Check out loose joints in the wife beater.
Imhotep. Who has bigger guns? I'm wearing a wife beater too. Me or Hollywood? Damn. Who looks more masculine, me or Hollywood?
You.
How you doing? All right.
Nothing as far as the arms.
Yeah. I do have bigger guns than you. Look at my guns. I mean, I know it's like this, but
Y'all are gonna stop trying to put me in that Rainbow Coalition.
You're not in the Rainbow Coalition, but what do you use? Your deodorant is caught all under your arms. And see, that is
I just got this.
But that's a not do. Look what it looks like under your arms for the summer.
Shave your underarms, man.
Don't shave them. That's gay. But you could cut down the hair a little bit. You can cut down the hair a little bit. You got a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
So she can use some little tweezers and cut down the hair under your arms a bit. Listen, everybody, it's 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B Classic Soul and the Wendy Williams Experience and the Imhotep Gary Bird Experience, too. Caller number 10 on the phones right now is going to pick up passes for the International Hair and Nail Show. It's happening on Sunday, May 21st and Monday, May 23rd. Excuse me, May 22nd and then Monday, May 23rd at the Meadowlands Exposition Center at Harmon Meadows and Secaucus. So you dial now and you pick up your passes. Shout out to everybody out in Passaic, New Jersey. I saw a flyer, so I understand Miss Artie's going to be hosting a big gay party out there tonight.
DL.
Excuse me, a big DL gay party in Passaic tonight.
Mm-hmm. The lesbians and everybody's gonna be out there.
Oh, really? It's a lesbian and gay?
Yeah, it's just gay cross over the whole border.
Oh,
yeah, freaks, gays, everybody, transvestites, everybody.
A toe is a toe.
Yes, everybody's gonna be there. Yeah.
Wow, that's tonight.
The children.
All right. What are you gonna wear?
I haven't decided. What do you think I should wear? I have this fishnet number that I was thinking about. Maybe I might borrow one of Trevor's wife beaters.
I have a couple of pair of size 13s and 12s.
Oh yeah, I fit those perfectly.
I mean, if you want to use some of them. Anyway, shout out to Lauren in Newark. Let me just address her very quickly. Wendy, why do we care about the Federlines tonight? They, or at least she, is acting. Didn't you hear the promo when she said something about they like controversy or whatever? From that, I get that they will be acting to give us what we want, controversy. Lauren says, no thanks, I won't be watching. Excuse me, but what is a reality show? Reality show isn't even reality. People are acting to serve exactly what you want to see. Mm-hmm. From surreal life to real world to, you know what I'm saying, Lauren?
Yep.
So I'm watching. Because I just want to see Kevin Federline from other angles because it's impossible for me to actually admit that he's really cute. I don't like myself for being able to admit that. I want to say, oh, ew. Because, he's like such a doggish reputation. I just want to say, ew. He's cute. I got to see him from different angles. I'm watching. Lauren, we'll tell you about it tomorrow. All right, everybody, let's continue. It's Advice Hour, and coming up, I got the facts about washing your face, ladies. I'm going to let the men know the single best place to meet women, and I'm going to give you the ingredients in this detox diet, because many of you have been asking, and if you have a pen and paper, I'm going to give them to you in advance, and then next week, my guru is going to come in, either next week or the week after. I'll let you know well in advance, but certainly this is something you can get started on. I know Art just got started today. Yes. And already he's rated the live juice a dud, but he's going through it. He's going to drink. He's going to detox. Mm-hmm. All right, everybody, keep it here. Advice Hour continues next on 107.5 WBLS. Okay, it's still Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. But before we go on, I wanted to congratulate. Can we congratulate you on the radio? Shout out to the queen of all interns, Taryn. You know, you can't be an intern forever. At some point, you've got to have a paying job. And Taryn has stuck it out with the show for damn near 2 years, right?
Almost.
Yeah. So she just got a job as a board op at WFAN, which is a sports station here in New York. And I was just, giving her a few tips behind the scenes, letting her know, learn everything that you can about sports. Because I asked her, do you know anything about sports? She said, no. I said, learn everything that you can because you possess a uniqueness to that arena in that you're black and you're a female. And imagine if you knew more about sports. And people over there get paid. Don't look at ratings. They get paid. So when do you start?
Sometime in June.
Good for you. So you won't be over here at all?
I'll still be here. It's part-time.
Oh, okay. Well, work on turning that into full-time because we're not paying you over here. I know you're tired of turkey sandwiches every damn day. But no, that's great. See, that's what an internship is for. That you graduate to a paying job within the same industry, not necessarily at the same radio station, not even necessarily playing music. I mean, sports, you don't even know anything about sports. But this is a unique opportunity for you. Seize the moment.
Wendy interns go places.
Good job. Right. Good job, Taryn.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Ladies, I got some tips for washing your face. I got it from Celebrity Living magazine. They say always wash your face with your fingertips, not a washcloth, and make sure that your hands are clean. Using dirty fingers defeats the purpose of washing. They say, number 2, take off your eye makeup with makeup remover. I take mine off with Vaseline, quite frankly. And I've never gotten pimples around my eyes, but it's the most gentle on my mascara. They say even the most gentle face wash can irritate the delicate skin around your eyes if it's stubborn eye makeup. Number 3, spend a short amount of time washing your face. From start to dry, it should be 30 seconds tops. I didn't realize that. I'm in the sink for like a minute, 2 minutes. They say cleansers left on the face too long can cause dryness and irritation, though, so 30 seconds. The 4th thing that they suggest out of the 6 things is avoid cleansers with perfumes and dyes. The 5th thing is to dry your face, always pat with a soft towel, never rub. I do that. They say because you don't want to cause irritation. I say because you don't want to cause wrinkles, like, all the pulling of your skin. And the 6th thing they say is skin types change seasonally. So alter your face washing regimen according to the season, which also makes sense. This is my oily time of year, just like a mess. And men, the best place to meet women is the grocery store. It absolutely is. And I say women because girls are still, sucking on lollipops and sending you to the store for Now and Laters and Mike and Ike's. You know what I'm saying? Women go to the grocery store. So, find the grocery store, and depending on the type of woman you want to meet, you might want to look in a different neighborhood.
An upscale grocery store, maybe?
An upscale grocery store would give you upscale women.
Ooh.
A grocery store in your community would give you local women, like that. But a grocery store, man. Okay. Now, I have been detoxing since Friday. And I have not been getting on the scale, but I can tell you, I already see the difference. I would guess that I have lost the promised 1 pound a day, and I've been on since Friday. I've guessed without question that I've already lost 4 pounds. Now, I want to tell you what I'm doing, and my guru is going to be coming in and sharing with you. First of all, once a day, I drink what they call live juice. What that is something that you get at a juice bar. You can either go to the Whole Foods or a health food store. For me, I go to Guy and Gallard down the street because they're convenient. They are literally on the next block over. My guru says, they don't have the best vegetables, but, it'll do. So fine. If it'll do, then I'm doing it. And this is what you include with your live juice. Don't let them make you what they want, and don't look up on the menu. You tell them what you want them to what you want to be made, and they do it for you. They will customize your juice. You're going to drink out of an 8-ounce container. Me, I pay like $3.75, which is cheap because I thought live juice was going to be like $7. Cucumber, collard greens, spinach, kale, celery, carrots, a little beet, ginger, and garlic. Okay, that's your live juice. You drink that once a day, and you drink that like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. In the morning, you can drink tea. Celestial seasoning is fine, but you got to sweeten it with stevia, not sweet and low. Stevia you get like at a Whole Foods supermarket or a gourmet supermarket. Stevia, sweeten your tea with stevia. A little lemon squeezed in it is just fine. Okay, let me. I'm just giving you a brief zhuzhing over of my menu. Okay, so. There's some other stuff that you actually get when you're part of this weight loss program, and it's really a cleansing more so than weight loss detoxing. The sidebar to this is that you do lose a pound a day, which is fabulous to me. I'm on it for 3 weeks. See what happens. My morning regimen is something that'll have to be explained to you when the gurus come in, because I actually have a mix that I dump into some water and mix up. It tastes like V8 Splash, and you have to get that at a particular place that they get. I have no idea where they got it. But I'm going to let you know the one meal that I eat per day that I actually shovel into my mouth is a soup. It's the consistency of split pea soup. Like, it's thick. Or like oatmeal. You can add more water to it to give it a brothy effect, but you've got to drink the broth. Either drink the broth on the side and have your soup more watery, or for me, I don't want the broth. I want everything mixed in, so I only put a little tiny bit of water in mine. This is what you make for yourself, and you got to make it daily. You can't make enough for the whole week and then dip into it. It's got to be fresh. You go to the grocery store, and you get yourself the best leafy veggies that you can find. I went to Whole Foods. Collard greens, spinach, broccoli, kale, carrots, sweet potatoes, cauliflower, the green from the beets. You can also use the red part of the beet, down at the actual beet, and garlic. You put these things in a pot with a top on it and steam them. Depending on how brothy you want it to be, you put either a cup of water, 3 cups of water. Me, I put 1 cup of water in because I like mine thick. I let it steam for about 20 minutes, and then I dump everything into the KitchenAid, to the the cuisine, to the what do you call it, the blender. You put it on puree, you mix it up, and you will have your soup. You must eat it at 5:30, between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. There's no eating after that, and there's actually no eating before it. It's the only damn meal a day. So you'll be a little grouchy, because you're not supposed to be chewing. There's a lot of temptation around you. I'm cooking for my family. I'm so tempted to dib and dab, but I figure I'm doing this for me, Oh, and make an appointment for a colon cleanse. They recommend twice a week. That's twice too many for me. I've never had it in my life. So, I'm a once a week person. And I haven't gone yet. I go tomorrow. But, so I wish you luck if you'd like to get started now. In the meantime, the guru is going to come in either next week or the week after to explain more about how you detox. So, Whitney, is there drug use at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. Don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Experience.